back, Divine Masculines and Divine Feminines. I'm checking in with the Quantum Oracle right now about the DMs situation and that are still stuck in karmic cycles. And this card came out. So yeah, I think what this is trying to tell us is, right, this is specifically for Divine Masculines that are maybe even married and have children with their karmic partner, that they have to do everything that's right for their children, right? Like they want to be a good father, they want to be a good family man, and in order to come into union with their divine feminine, they first have to sort everything out with their current family, with their karmic partner, with the children, right? He has to make sure he's able to still see his kids. He has to organize maybe even legal matters, maybe even a divorce has to happen. So yeah, so this could still take a little while for those relationships, right, that where the masculine is still, yeah, already taken. So let's see what else we can find out from this deck. And then we grab a couple other decks too to look in as well. Okay, what else can we find out? Divine Masculine about your karmic situation. Okay, family and children. What is going on right now in that situation? The cards are so hard to come out today. It's been all day. These are a lot of cards. So first off, we have true love. Yeah, and I feel like, okay, so he's realizing that he has to do all of this for his family, his current family, right? Because, you know, like, it's like you guys are one soul, right? So when he looks in the mirror, he sees you basically. And he's realizing that you are his true love, right? So we had that coming out this morning too for all the masculines that are still stuck. And I feel like this is almost like a continuous reading, because we had the realization today for some of the DMs that they are just now coming into the realization that he has a divine feminine, that he thought that he had everything and he was happy. But I feel like he's realizing that he has a true love, right? And that is you. Like, you are his counterpart, you're his mirror image. So yeah, so definitely let's see what the other cards are. Planning and action. Yeah, okay, so yeah, like I was saying with the family card, right, he has to figure everything out now in order to come forward. He's realizing that you are the one, but he's currently stuck in a family situation with children possibly, and he has to figure out how to move forward, right? And the clock we have again, so it will all be in divine timing, but it will take some time for him to work out his situation. New supportive connections. So yeah, that's great. So he might be reaching out, right, in order to get help with this situation, maybe even asking friends, family, and how to work out the situation. This new connections could be maybe related to like lawyers or things like that, or maybe even because he's also spiritually awakening, maybe just also more people that are also spiritually connected, and maybe he's surrounding himself more with these people, and that's why he's also starting to realize his true connection to you, right? So teacher, yeah, again, like I'm getting like paperwork, learning, figuring things out. Yeah, like really getting advice. That's what I'm getting. He's getting advice on how to proceed with his situation. Like, how can he in a graceful, gentle way move on in order to still be able to support his family. Conflict. Yeah, so this might also start causing a lot of conflict in the relationship, right? So the karmic partner might be realizing that he's realizing that there is his divine feminine that he already knows, most likely, and that he maybe he's withdrawing, and the karmic partner can sense that, right? So they might actually be arguing a lot as well and having a lot of fights right now. And lastly, letting go. Yeah. So yeah, he's realizing he has to let go, right? The door is opening. He has to walk through that door in order to come to his divine feminine. Yeah, he's feeling that pull. See how the dogs are pulling on her. So he's feeling that pull towards his divine feminine, which is, of course, causing conflicts because he has realizing he has to let go of his situation right now in order to come forward. But it's going to take a lot of planning, a lot of organizing, talking to the right people, you know, possibly getting divorced and stuff. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of work ahead for these masculines that are stuck in that situation. Okay, let's also check in with the energy oracle cards. And yeah, we have that on the bottom here, the door to spirit, right? This open door. Yeah, I feel like a lot of them are realizing they're having to let go and move on from this situation, but it's going to take time. Okay. The divine masculines. What else can we find out about the current situation? What would you like the F to know about your current situation? Got 2 cards. Again, wow. Journey with packed bags. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, so he has to, maybe some of them are actually moving out right now as we speak. Starting that journey, right? They made the right connections, they know what to do, and they are on their way out, and maybe moving into a new place and starting life again, right? Like from the beginning, they have to start, of course, over now. And yeah, let's see what this card is. 3rd chakra, Archangel Chamuel. Yeah. So yeah, I feel like I'm like reborn, you know, like I'm reborn as a spiritual being now. So because yeah, like this light around this halo around his head, right? Even his heart is glowing, everything is glowing, all his chakras are kind of like activated, and yeah, he's coming home to himself. He's coming home to himself, yeah. Which, of course, then makes him realize that he's only half of who he truly is, right? So, but he's very strong, determined, looking forward, right? Like, he knows what he has to do, which I mean with, like, the legal stuff, if there's anything, you know. Yeah, he's, like, moving out and now really becoming his true, authentic self that he truly is. Okay, then let's bring in the Yin Yang Oracle. Okay. What else can we know about your current situation? How are you feeling? What is going on in your life? Okay, yeah, so we have like, I'm getting like third party from this, right? Because there's 3 and it says party. So yeah, the third party is the karmic, right? So definitely dealing with this karmic situation. We got deception and temptation. Yeah, so some of them are moving out, right? Their bags are packed or they're about to move out. But others might, I feel like it's like hiding, right? Like, so he's spying on you, on the divine feminine, and realizing what is going on. But he is, yeah, so this is another energy here, right? The ones that are really figuring everything out already and ready to leave their karmic partner. But then I feel some are kind of like still, yeah, like hiding it. They're still trying to figure it out, right? They're not like fully coming out of the water and like letting his his third party, like his, you know, his karmic partner know that there is somebody else. So, and then we have closed off, guarded, and resistance. Yeah, so this could be that he is that way towards his divine, not divine feminine, that too, I guess that's came up for a reason. So yeah, some of them are still closed off, right? And resisting to move forward. But I feel like it's also for their karmic partner, they are also feeling resistance towards the karmic partner now. And like, yeah, I feel like there might be a lot of, yeah, like we had the argument, the conflict, right? Like a lot of conflicts going on. So yeah, reflections, projections. Yeah, really like the destroyed mirror, right? Like, yeah, I'm almost getting that in connection to the other mirror image of the true love, that the karmic partner is realizing what is going on, right? And so she wants to destroy that mirror because she doesn't want her masculine, the masculine to leave, right? She might be saying, hey, we have these children together, we have all of this, so please don't go, right? Don't pack your bags, please don't go to your true love, stay with me. So yeah, I feel like there's a lot of back and forth energy between them still right now, for the ones that haven't moved out yet, that are, they're right in the middle of like that uncovering all of this, and yeah, having like the talks, right? Sitting down and talking about what is going on and how to proceed. Yeah, let's bring in the Lovers Oracle for some messages, and then we do the Hidden Truth Oracle lastly. And then I'm guided to also bring in the Book of Answers. So if you have a question for your DM that is currently in a karmic situation still, maybe even in a karmic relationship, think of a question and I will open the Book of Answers, and then that will be the answer to your question. So we haven't done that before, so something new. But yeah, I'm just guided to do that today. So, okay, let's see, what does he want to tell us about this karmic situation? What do you want us to know? Wow, they're just flying out. Totally different from the other cards. He says, I can't express myself. Yeah, so he's probably that to his karmic, right? Like the ones that are still like not really fully admitting what is going on, maybe still running, like definitely running from the divine feminine, and just, yeah, not really opening up to his karmic partner. I don't know where to start. Yeah. So yeah, a lot of them are still really lost about, like, they're realizing what is going on, who you are, but they they are not really ready to commit to the DF yet. People don't believe in me. Yeah, and I feel like he's saying that to his karmic partner, you don't believe in me, right? Yeah. And maybe his situation that he's in, he's feeling that way too, right? His karmic situation is making him feel that people don't believe in him. Like, so he's still very low. Like some of them are still very, very low, with low self-confidence, painful memories. Yeah, and those could be painful memories with his karmic situation, right? If they've been through a lot of ups and downs. It could be just in general painful memories, why he's also staying stuck at his situation because he just feels so low. What do you see in me? Yeah, I feel like this is the question he's asking himself, right? Because he is in his third party situation and he's just like so low about himself, low self-esteem, doesn't really feel like he has a backbone, you know, and so he's like, what what do you even see in me? Why would you even be interested in me? I don't think she would want to be with me. Yeah, is it over? I feel like this is the karmic asking him though, because they're feeling what is going on, right? Things are different now. The masculine is different towards them, and because of that realization that he's having. So I feel like this is his karmic partner asking him, is it over? What is going on, you know? And you deserve better. Yeah, so this might be him saying that, or the ones that are moving out, right? Telling his karmic that she deserves better, right? Because his heart is somewhere else, and she belongs, yeah, she belongs to someone else too, right? Like her heart deserves a true love, right? And if his heart is taken with someone else, with the divine feminine, then of course the karmic deserves a better relationship, right? She deserves somebody who truly, fully loves her completely. So I can't stop thinking about you. Yeah, so this is very mixed messages here. Like, it's like messages from the karmic to the karmic, to the DM, yeah, to the DFs. Like, he's going like very, I think he's very much in his head right now and just going all over the place. And then lastly, will you leave me like the others? Yeah, again, there's these two energies. I feel like this is the karmic saying that to the DM who's ready to move on, right? And then you're just like the others, you know, you're just leaving me like all of them. But he's also him asking his divine feminine, would you leave me too, right? Like, I feel like it has happened to me a lot in my life. Would you also leave me? Yeah, so very, very confusing energies here. A lot of realizations. Some of them are on their way. They have their bags packed. They are on the way to the divine feminine. But it will take time, right? Because they have to figure out the legal matters for their children and everything. So let's get the hidden truth oracle. See anything else we can find out. And then we do the book of answers. Okay. What else would you like your feminine to know about your karmic situation right now? One more time. If nothing comes out, then this was it. Okay, there's 1, 2. He's saying, I wonder if you're happy without me. So yeah, that's also making him stuck, right? If he feels that you're happy without him, he's then scared to leave everything behind, right? Because the ones that have a family, that's a big step that they have to make, right? And if he feels that you have moved on and you're happy without them, then it of course probably makes it harder for them to leave that karmic situation. I wish I could take back my words. Yeah. That could be also with the conflict that is going on, what he's saying to his karmic, right? That he feels bad for the things that he said. But it could also be towards the divine feminine, if he ever had like caused you pain with his words, right? He might also feel low and scared because of that, that you can't forgive him, that he cannot come home to you because of maybe the things that have happened in you guys' past. So yeah, that would kind of explain all of the mixed messages that are going on here in this reading, that that they are realizing that you are the one and they want to come forward to you, but maybe because of the things that have happened in your relationship over the past, he's scared, and then also he has low self-esteem right now, and maybe his karmic is also bringing him down, you know, with words and stuff. And so he's just so low and he feels trapped, right? He is looking, he wants to come out of the water, but he just just to kind of stuck where he's at. So yeah, wow, heavy reading. I can also feel that energetically. It's very heavy. So let's do the Book of Answers. Think of a question that you want to know from your DM that is in a karmic relationship, and possibly even has kids. And sometimes it could just be the dogs or something, right? They're like family to a lot of people too. So, okay. It says wait. Yeah. Okay, with that, I'm saying goodbye. If this reading resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up. Check out the karmic reading for the DFs that are stuck in karmic cycles from Queen She. And then I talk to you all soon.